So when you are at the low power, the image box is smaller.
What is your wish list? And they were like, oh.
And it's very, very compact. It's one of the important features. I wanted to fit into my backpack because I'm quite small.
And I would say we are quite a conservative family and company.
So this one provides good enough clarity, resolution, and also provide a very large field of view.
I don't know.
Longer?
Are you talking about eye relief?
No.
They tested under the rainforest where it's quite dim there.
Oh yeah, there's no light.
Yeah, so to make sure the brightness and the resolution is okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Manufactured to the Japanese standards since 1998.
You can ask me, can you do something similar with a more steady eye relief, more steady image box?
I was talking about
How our vision just sucks after we turn 40? That?
Yeah.
So one of the things I heard people were ask me about when we do bird watching is that, can you give me more field of view while maintaining the clearness that you got?
This is my brother Phillips. He's a super nerdy birdie who specializes in spotting scope and binoculars.
AEAC is made possible by Air Venturi, Hawk Sport Optics, Diana Airguns, FX Airguns, Sabre Tactical, Hatsan USA, Leapers UTG Pro, Zan Projectiles, Air Marksman, and Predator JSB Match Diablo. And you guys know the best way to thank them. Folks, I'm here with Lily Yu of Optisan USA. Lily is one of the family members and owners of Optisan Optics. And what we're going to do today is get you through some of her product. But before we do, can you tell us a little bit about Optisan? It's a family business. What makes you guys so special in the scope industry?
Yes, pleasure. My father started Optisan in 1998, and we've been manufacturing for Japanese, and we've manufactured to the Japanese standards since 1998. It was through a Japanese collaboration. So through that transfer, our accumulated knowledge in lens and coating was from that time.
Okay.
So our internal quality control is to the Japanese standard. And at that time, my dad had he saw a lot of ill manufactured binoculars, and then he was like, no kids in the world should have ill manufactured binoculars because it ruins the eye nerves. And so he said any products coming through our brand should be what his kids, his grandkids should use.
That explains a lot. So you're a Taiwanese
Yes, we are Taiwanese
manufacturer,
yes.
but not all $400 scopes, when you look through them, look the same. And that's why I love your guys' product, because it's bright, it's clear, it's sharp, and the price is very reasonable. And I never really understood that you guys manufactured for Japanese glass.
We have.
And now you've got your own lineup, which is Optisan Sport Optics?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the key that sets us apart is we invest a lot of man-hour in internal material control on spec, which means we throw away non-acceptable parts than most of the manufacturers.
Okay.
In order to keep the consistency over production. The second thing is we do 100% scope check before it leaves our factory, which means that's roughly 110 steps of check.
Wow, is that all?
Yes, that's all. So we probably spend too much in quality control, and spend too little in marketing.
But this is what happens. It's like, you know, your name isn't Optisan, but it's your name. It's a family business.
Yes.
So you would be like embarrassed to not have it be this.
It is, and I would say we are quite a conservative family and company. So this company, whatever we do, represents the family. This is especially important from Asian culture.
Well, I love your culture. I love your products. Can we get them through some scopes and then also some binoculars down on? Some really cool binoculars down there on the end too.
Again, pleasure, Steve.
Oh, great. Let's do it, Lily. What you got?
So here on Steve's hand is the CP2. For those of you who are first listening to Optisan, our very popular line over the past 3 years has been the CP, the compact scope. So the compact scope, after the past 3 years, we've gathered and then listened to our shooters, and then we come up with the CP2, which will be delivered in May.
Now, if I recall, was it 3 years ago you partnered with someone in the UK, a professional HFT shooter, to develop the CP in competition?
Yes.
Something like this?
Yes, it was more than that. It was before COVID, 2018 to 19. We started to put this project in test.
Who was this that you were?
It was Gary Chillingworth and Simon Bond and a bunch of UK HFT shooters.
Super cool.
Yeah, they are. They're really super cool, super nice, super helpful, and I can't. And it's a very, very decent and loving community.
I love that you went there to develop the product because they were shooting spring guns.
Yes.
With that nasty reverse recoil that like breaks every scope out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary is the multiple Springer champion. So he did a field test. I think the scope is still on his rifle now. He did it on both TX200 and
Your Arms TX200,
HW97.
97. So they tortured them.
Tortured them for a duration of 1 year. That's how we get to understand what our scope looks like and performs like in a competition shooter's hand.
Can you take us through the CP?
Yes.
And just tell them what they're looking at here. Like, what makes this scope so great and so special?
Okay. So first of all, the compact, to squeeze a 4 to 16.
Super tiny.
To squeeze a 4 to 16 by 40 in a 10-inch is
amazing.
It takes some optical
magic.
The optical design and in collaboration of the tolerance of the lens.
Okay.
So and assembly technique.
And it's light too. Lightweight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it was okay. We still control it at the acceptable weight.
I thought it was really light.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on top of this, so the CP2 on top of the CP1 has a bigger ocular, which a lot of shooters came to me during one of the HFT and say, because I went there and I asked them if there's something we can improve upon CP.
Yeah, what can we do better?
What is your wish list? And they were like, oh, I wish we have a more generous eye box. That's what they told me. Then I agree, because I'm now above 40. The how do we call that? The vision.
I don't know.
Longer.
Are you talking about eye relief?
No. I was talking about
how our vision just sucks after we turn 40. That.
Yeah. So a generous eye box helps a lot.
Okay.
And then the second thing would be a lot of the shooters told me in the low light condition, they still need that illumination control in place.
Okay, so the CP2 has an illuminated reticle,
The CP doesn't.
and the CP does. So this was the first gen, this was the second gen?
Yes.
Okay, and this is a 4-16, what's that one?
This is also the 4-16.
Okay, and so in the CP, do you only offer the 4-16 or do you offer some different magnifications?
The CP1 comes in 10 by 32,
Okay,
3 to 12 by 32, 4 to 16 by 40.
okay,
The CP2 will first come in 4 to 16 by 40, 4 to 10 by 40, and the first focal plan will come in a little bit later.
okay. And what reticle?
In the MHP10 illuminated reticle,
Okay.
like what we have in the ES line.
Okay, and this is a $400 price point. 450?
Second focal plan, about maybe 450.
Okay, so 400 to 500.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's see how Trump's tariff kicks in.
The tariff? Yeah, right, it could be. Sucks for you, but hey, we still love you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, anything else on the CP before we talk about the EVX?
That would be all.
Okay, let's grab some EVXs. Okay, so this is the EVX, so this is a full-size scope, not a compact. Same price range, 400 to 500?
Similar price.
Similar,
range,
okay.
yes. So here we're looking at are the classical full-size scope. Honestly, this is probably very very classical and boring in the market by now.
Okay.
But you get the good quality control.
You do.
You do it on proper firearm, air gun, no problem. The recoil lives up to 6,000 joules.
Big rocket and rolling. You know, I can think of an advantage over this because I've shot both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so the CP I love because it's small, it's light, it's really sharp glass. Everything on it works good. The parallax distancing works great and all of that stuff. I can see the reticle up against tough backdrops, but it's a shorter tube, and so the eye relief is shorter. So this doesn't work on necessarily every gun, but I found that if I still want to run an Optisan, and I need a gun where my head just needs to be further away from the scope, there's greater eye relief in this EVX.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and I've really appreciated it for that. It's like a lot of the same great things in the CP, but with a little bit more flexibility because it's that full size.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, I taught you something today.
yes. I always learn from you.
And I always learn from you. So how many different EVXs are there?
At the moment, there are only 4 to 16 by 44, 6 to 24 by 50, both in first and second focal plan, both in mil reticle and MOA reticle.
Okay, the turrets are different here than on the CP.
It's different. This is an exposed lockable turret.
Okay, exposed lockable, and then what's on the CP?
A capped resettable turret.
Okay, got it. Got it. All right, nice. Anything else down there? Or are we on to binoculars?
We're on to binoculars.
On to binoculars. Okay, I'm going to reset the camera up down there by the bird watching stuff. We'll be right back.
So this is my brother Phillips. He's a super nerdy birdie who specializes in spotting scope and binoculars.
All right, nerdy birdie, take it away.
Okay, so we had two new products coming up.
Okay.
One of them is this very exciting new binoculars that I've been working on because the original LR ED was very well received. Also, I've been trying to work on our flagship EVR for a while now. So one of the things I heard people were asking me about when we do bird watching is that can you give me more field of view while maintaining the clearness that you got.
So you're a bird watcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of very important for us to pick it up and then got the target and then see what you see. So we have the second generation EVR coming up.
EVR.
Second generation
EVR.
EVR coming up. I had them tested in professional bird guides both in Taiwan and Malaysia.
Cool.
So they try to what they do is that they test it under the rainforest where it's quite dim there.
Oh yeah, there's no light.
Yeah, so to make sure the brightness and the resolution is okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and another thing is that we test them under the back of the light. So when we do like raptor surveys and everything, you still want the detail so that you can try to ID which raptor is flying over.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one provides good enough clarity, resolution, and also provide a very large field of view.
What's the price point of this?
It's about like $450 US.
And what was this one?
This one as well, like $350 only.
Okay.
Yeah, so like $100.
Okay, and this is kind of like a newer generation of this?
Yeah.
So that's this redeveloped?
Yeah, the upgraded version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, the new spotting scope.
Can you bring it over here?
Yeah.
These guys are into spotting scopes too, believe me.
And the body we already have.
What's this called?
The PL.
Yeah.
The PL.
PL.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's very, very compact. It's one of the important features. I wanted to fit into my backpack because I'm quite small. So, and the new ocular I've been reworking on is that our first generation has a very big magnification range, 50 power to 60 power. But to able to achieve that, there's a slight setback on that. Is that when you're turning the magnification, the black edge is changing significantly. So when you are at the low power, the image box is smaller. So they have been asking me, can you do something similar with a more steady eye relief, more steady image box, so that we feel more better when we are looking and observing the birds.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so the new ocular is that, plus the wide angle feature. Yeah, so when they are doing waterfowl surveys, they're trying to scan the beaches.
Sure.
They will have a quicker time to locating.
Yeah, I can see them coming in for a landing too, and you're trying to like stay with them.
Yeah. So I've been using this set for like 3 months. Okay. Personally, intensive birding. I'm pretty happy with them.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty excited.
And what's the price point of something like this?
About like 1,700.
1,700-ish?
Yeah, including the ocular.
So 350, 450, and 1,700-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. Lily, jump in here real quick with us. So if everybody, you can go on. If everybody back at home, where can they find Optisan products in the United States?
In the United States, you can find it on Utah Airgun.
Utah Airguns?
Utah Airguns.
Okay.
B&H Photo. Chenier Airguns. Oh my God.
Don't forget anyone, you're going to hurt some feelings.
Sorry, there is a
AEA pallets?
Yeah,
okay.
AEA pallets.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just check the dealer.
You can,
we have a dealer map on our website. Sorry, it's
been a long day, hasn't it?
Yes, it's a 2.5 day long trip. Coldness. So
she did have a 72-hour travel day yesterday.
Yes. So please forgive me if I forget to mention you. Dementia kicks in.
It's all right. I'll put their website up on the screen so they can go and find you guys there.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you both for getting us through your product.
Thank you so much, Steve.
And good luck the rest of the show.
Thank you.
And Lily, you get some rest.
Thank you.